I don't know what Mary did.
Tony de Patang, Raja College of Patsamatani, President Torma Saji, Tom de Galongzi, Nana, the Coco Tramis and the college of something or Mati, the Rinka Samana, Kongma, Chopa, Shoma, show you today, Tatamsu, Lama Chopa, Togoyore, Lama Chopa, Toba Kami. Trumta Kang Yamba de Tamshake, Sama the shoulder, Lama Tamjetani, good Kaka, so long, because I told you going a chipachi youngly, Java Tamjation with the Jake, Trumta Kang, Lama Chopa Tona, there are Sama Yam the shoulder, the list of that, Yami Jena, then Deva Chimbo, the Tondanga Lama Hakore, Tondanga Lama, the young Lama, Tamshan, seen the Tatokore, Tondanga Demoni. The data was in it. Lama Chopa, the Kangli, Tang, the Tatama, from out of the shoulder. There is no Jachimbo, Togu or they told the vice.
Rahidele to all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. I offer you the melody of loving kindness and compassion from Buddha Bhangavan's begging bowl, which Buddha accumulated through countless eons through for undertaking hardship. I offer this to all the higher sentient beings in the pure lines, and I also dedicate this all sentient beings. And then today we are practice Lama Chopa. So any practitioners of followers of lineages and other religions, if you participate in this practice, then it has a great merit. So actually, Lama or Guru, the Nirmanakaya's form is different, but the speech of Sambhogakaya and the mind of Dharmakaya are same. All the victorious ones or Buddhas are the same on the wisdom sphere. So the real or ultimate level of Guru is one's own mind. So all of our mind are the same. So all the Dharma practitioners and Dharma students, if we practice together this Lama Chopa, then it has a great benefit.
And good morning. We will be doing the Lama Chopa or Guru Yoga practice today, but we'll start with the yellow prayer book on page 1.
Dola dan var jebe ra no bar jebe ge tarba dan jen jen ba bar de jo bar jebe dan je je zor jebe ma nan ga dan yan be zen je dan je de wa dan de Donger dan jar nyur de la na me ba yan da bar zo be jan jo rum bo je to bar jo.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Oi de je do zai mai je bar de leng ai zan ge wa lai gor mai je bar de leng ai zan ge wa lai gor de de ren zon de nyama zon da zon je bar da le nga ye zon ge wa lai go.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Oi jan jan yen bon che ja bar zon je na la ja zon je che da jan jo zamba ya zo la an de jen ja zon je je da ngwen je de je je jan jo don je ba dang Jan jo Zambala lai bai lai, de dai ren xian e bai dar, de xian ro lai ben doin da, Jan jo sen e jie jie xian, de xian dan la ba lang, ren bai xian da, la bai jie wo.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi mai nam ga dai nyan be sen jian dan je de wa dan de ve ja dan de ba jo je dong e je ja dan ro wa jo je dong e me be de wa dan me ro wa jo je Nye ja dan nye dan dar dan yon lai ne bar jo je.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. We'll now go to the Lama Chopa text, called the Exceedingly Concise Liturgy of Lama Chopa, starting on page 1.
Oi jo soi gen de lai ma lar jan jo bar de dai jan je nyan dan ga jan ro ro je la ma zan je zhe zoi jo soi gen de lai ma lar jan jo bar de dai jan je Yan dan ga jan ro ro xia lai ma san jie zhe zun xia.
In the Guru deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Taya doi wan benzen benzen mahan benzen mahan denzon benzen mahan beyan benzen mahan bodhi zidan benzen mahan bodhi minro pasan karmanan benzen sarva karma avaranam bejodan benzen zoi wa namurana daya Naimo Bhangavate Beza Sara Dhamradan Tada Gadaya Ardi Samnya Sambudaya Taya Dai Wan Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Denzon Ben Mahan Beyan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Mindro Pasan Karmanan Benzen Sarva Karma Avaranam Bejot Benze Sovoi Namurana Jaya Naimo Bhangavate Beza Sara Jamradan Tadangadaya Arde Samnya Sambudaya Taya Dai Wan Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Denzon Ben Mahan Beyan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Ben Mahan Bodhi Mindro Pasan Karmanan Benzen Sarva Kama Avaranam Bejodan Benzen Sova. Jaya Dan Lar Sarva Den Garen Jan Jan Joya Wanzer Bedan Yadan Zavya Lai Maidan Yermia Jan Joan Jedan San Jan Gon Gon Doi Garman Zen Bese Jambar Lê trên đàn trôi chưa cửa chẳng gọi đàn nghe đàn trở về có đôi chưa bè mời gọi đôi ngõ đèo hoài chưa cửa chẳng vừa đơn đỡ đèn dàn cho chưa đôi chơi rồi để lại tại chưa con bèo lại mọi đàn Trên trời tuần cho sở chân trên quê cổ Đơn cho ye yon sen cho bê đơ đen Ya đàn lo son cho son cho son chê Trên bọn ta trên ê soi ye ghê lệ Ôn trơ rõn trơ ye chê Chiên rõn chua.
To page 3. In an instant, I become the Idam deity, in the space in front, on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus, moon, and sun, sits the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigten Sumgun. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere. his hands in the Mara subduing and meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the three jewels, and the Dharma protectors gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the three syllables at the three places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms. Middle of page 4. Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows, which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities. I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space.
se je la zoi ba da le lan de jar wa na la bo.
Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols, and the substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones. I offer you a mandala of 1 billion universes of all the 10 directions, laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. We're now going to go to a separate text called the Kongma text, and we'll be reading this in English. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne, here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is, in the Supreme Palace of all victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama, who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharmadhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomena to be unborn. Thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views, I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possess limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharmadhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings, rains fall, delighting the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thereby filling the spheres of realms, I make offerings to the victorious ones of the 3 times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and who do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the three times, which are the very pure mandalas of the three kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the three times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the three obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, Immaculate Victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordial emptiness of all phenomena, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the Supreme Victorious One, the five families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomena, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the Bodhisattvas, who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of grace, fierce, wrathful, out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hong and Pet. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind, within the mode of abiding of unchanging non-duality. The unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomena are primally and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the three times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the two accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed, supreme state of this by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the three times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion, from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you have made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities. Do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the three worlds. Thus may anybody by hearing my name or remembering me be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with the shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the three times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. And now we go back to the Lama Chopa text on page 7. Page 7.
Oi do son de ye gan de lai mai lai go san ra gue da ve jan zai jen jan nan san san jo de jan zun jo do san je je de do so so ya san san je ba ba lai je ya ra Te son je jang go loi go wai dan Dor je son jang o wan soi je sor Go son nan dai ge soi jan soi gan Go soi gong bai lai mian do zhe ngo.
To the Guru who embodies all the sugatas of the three times, I respectfully pay homage with my 3 doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the 3 poisons. I fully rejoice in the 3 secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the 3 vehicles and remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the 3 spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 kayas.
Oi ja ja jan jo jo lai mai je ran jan so de jar wai je ye so yon den jam zo ran je nge nye ne yan je yan lai ban je lo jan zo.
Precious Guru, supreme refuge worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru ma mandra zede bala namo guru bezo lo jana dharana jere mala guru Guru Mahamandra Zambala Namo Guru Bazojaya Lojana Dharana Yeremala Guru Mahamandra Zambala Namo Guru Bazojaya Lojana Dharana Yeremala Guru Mahamandra Zambala Namo Guru Bazojaya Lojana Dharana Yeremala Guru Mahamandra Zambala Namo Guru Bazojaya Lojana Dharana Yeremala Guru Mahamandra Zambala Namo Guru Bazojaya Lojana Dharana Yeremala Guru Mahamandra Zambala Jya de zan jar wa dan jie jie Ge zan doi jian wo wer jian lai be Sa zan zhuo wei jian gu ran nai xie Ya zi jue bar jie la zor wan de Jie le zhe ge do bar xian jie le So zhe long ge do bar xian jie le Sen ye jue ge do bar xian jie le Zhe jie san jie do bar xian jie le Ye zhe da bian ge zo lai mar dem Lai me zhan jie do ge de wai ne Gan man ten se wen zhe dan ye jie Ne ye den be zhe ye ran dai jian Wan ye le dai ge ye sa wen zhen Tar ne lai ma ang wu bai ran xian de Jie ne ran de lai me san san dang Ran ge go san yang bai jian bai jiu.
Back to page 9. To Ratna Shri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind, of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times. Together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably.
mo le gon shen yo do son de je be ge zo je gan son go war ne ben ro gon je Or the Yonja Lama
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. And now we'll go to page 21, the Lama Chopa prayer in English. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful Pure Land and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the Pure Land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgun, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratna Shri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed, single sufficient source of refuge, master and 2 sons. Through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors, and may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam. And bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause, and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that, with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the four kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jinten Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus land called Bliss Endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Jagumpa Ratna Shri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the three jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. And now we're going to go to the Soka practice, which is in the small book with the dark blue cover, starting on page 1. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. To the top of page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull, filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked, one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables in the moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar. Page 4. Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied. Zambala, Noje Norda Bomonam, Monzela Manzamarda, Regela Jinya Yamje, Chuje Dormando Yonje, Jeje Roje Garangaye, Jede Lomjo Bewanzo, Awa Lala Zagara Jarjinda, Jojon Jozo Zang Reje, Bangun Dunje Zang. Jujin Dunbe Dormande, Ye Roje Garangaye, Paraje Zolan Dunjindra, Awa Nanza Barzon Joje, Yedanyo Marne Namdan, Jebara Yernende Dage, Dabon Gorje Dormande, Ye Roje Garangaye, Dadan Jujindra Baranzo. Geda London Jumbezo, Ninja Berlin Shanguan Dai, Gayan Church Dormande, Ye Roje Garangaye, Nosem Jene Pensanje, Linja Shanje Bolongur, Shanguan Da Jengo Wanzo, Jojo Sim Jen Dayezo, Jeje Dorma Jajende. Jeje Roje Garangaye, Ran Ran Dongara Sojene,
Pende Johnson Danger.
Middle of page 12, the secret supplication in English. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra, guardian, great black one, and Haruka, glorious great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons. Wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness-holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior, God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn towards freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God's spirits and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Choki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Saringma, Mio Lo Sangma, Tekar Jo Sangma, Tingi Shao Sangma, and Chopa and Dring Sangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds. Your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn towards freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God's spirits and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
上头见那不见，沿着今儿我阳山来见过。假如当上神当看着见，看着这大女人在个儿见过。今些本钱马能大军大，这些样不娘真当见，把见过不断接脏啊大，那不当当小三本接做。马莫些我刚才能见着，不娘来些啥钱上连的。这就这类些整个节，这些责任莫拿将这当，让民生节节难得些，咱老人这些哪去嘛？新旧演员咋得了来？节节个俺的经。当今当了怎么给年限？今天根本定把江南了。这天到了要接近谁单，难得高山都用这来的，上完了都送个灯白在，你就都用我当人间的，这些大灯这被你就打，人嘛就这没让都没做，人民大杀人间工作所。苦个脏话三根98点，这个金杯也就别做。天上将军将最做蓝本，所论就当不落几节节。头单跟我当在娘家下，俺这字就几百下顿钱，这边大兄这来我顿钱，高当天上苦单刚撒将，二单年别着别生。当为这是女别给帮道，二姐姐单些搞不当道，街上顿那去现着不然罪，一天送过去接人间接，也这天别撒钱叫不然罪，全国等谁个叫龙就那。当街送么你的在外讲，南京就问这人这不然罪，三街天上更就问班队。跟对的叫南京在板板，年别大事找不东不来，官当乱绝结把你当做，给没浪做点别来多见，没拉样子的莫切瓦当，那会大的年别当对线，这些年别那当面这些，谁个就不让真真。列拉人间的我可能做，也来南北二百定真节，三灭的为南阳我不能做，就是就真就的那，特在买件这东西不能做，也来这些龙就本身做，接着南城出来转顿做。一百扎叫中棍在我脚，多那什么多也现着八当，大当他也心间当解决，拉米做不想就这把来，二斤八斤马里些瓦当，天阶马里林间这不能做，这感谢也来真把咱解决，对本我这做不人在把也。总马也因而为其南界，大个三多马轮这班子。 Sudhakayo Membhava, Subhajayo Membhava, Anarato Membhava, Sarva Siddhi Membrayansa, Sarva Karma Sazame, Siddhan Shya Guru Hong, Aho Bangavan, Sarva Tatanga Bhajama Memet, Bhaja Bhava Ma Samaya, Sadhu Jejin Dormen Dorena, Galai Tenzo Teng Bada, Ran Nizar Bezarme, Ganze Jindon Jumbarzo.
Page 32. All you guests who have received this offering and giving Torma, like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajramu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within cyclic existence, fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence. In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present. And now we'll go to the Zambala practice, which is in the book, The Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness. And we will start on page 63.
and pure land of perfect happiness, when the name of sorrows unknown, Amitayus grand love, life regardless kainate, clean portal, pure land of perfect compassion, when 5 points names don't exist, and Resi called me with love. Grant me the supremacy, the lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, lotus born, grant you blessings, sky-faring rainbow body, in manifestation of perfect receiving names for confused and don't exist. Vajrasattva grand blessings, mirror like wisdom, deep glory and our land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity with them in their watch and pure land of great happiness, even for confused desire. Ganamita blessing, grant descending wisdom steady. In fulfilled activity, needless no words for jealousy. Amukasiddhi, endowed with five perfections, ignorance does not exist by Rachana ground Dharma. Wisdom seeding, grand vital essences, let find that mother's life. Illuminated Yudhyana, these practice emptiness must treat. Fortune of profound Taguru's offender, now where early Nijidams dwell. Grant awake me light fortune of Mahaga, drawing the sphere of self-display. Religions of peace and round God supreme and corner, power seated fulfilling all things. In 24 sacred sides, gathered in His guidance, grant ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret drawing Dharmakayas, expels governing lords and kings. Grant enlightened acts in crystal stages uncharted, being the rotating turquoise Chöpa and chord guns and jugatisi, the fortune of enlightened acts. Om Shri Vaishnava, Lord was the words that Zambala, words kindly for all things. Master of life, Mary, well food and fortune with your corner weather from your pledge. Think of us compassionate, leaving on life fortune, be ye fortune of cattle. Fortune of peace horses, men wealth of wish granting life, store their fortune of workmanship. And of Raja Royal, chain of Joseph Best, tell wealth of wish granting goods. Beauty carry every Lord of Jesus fortune be. Live fortune of Falalisi, highly pressed gold and silver, fortune stolen dresses, grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of all kind be generous wonder, Chambama's fortune for Mabam. God's good spirits when not God's mission journey. Lord, see what's God's and you makes the wealth. Bring the nearer yonder, Chelo Papa's body for Zambala Zoli Dharma. Just fortunate, when your minions are jelly, TV's like strength and married. All for one's got yonder, Changing kings with Jesus, my Chinese kings are reaching forth. Present for China, where the army of Gige, saw the courage of Ukahor. As good fortune yonder, the fortune of the endless, sky fortune of the stable grounds. perfect with good and glory. Strength humble with his miracle powers. Mansuapolis creatures fortune of raven strong. Boys beautiful and virtuous gifts. Yours peace preserve. These bring the miracle. Change like sun in the eastern rise. Eastern light fortune, come like the sweet southern. Clouds out the low light fortune, come like a shrouded east west. Stella light fortune, please come. Here like a river flows northern. No light fortune, please come. Here like a falling foam. But after your life fortune come, like this grace ripening, Lord, your life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise. Come like you Christ dragons, roll for children, for students, lion come like dazzling star garlands. O Eastern Vajradadi, me realize fortune passing, find his hindrances. Southern Judaki, me resources food and wealth excellent life very riches. Western Lotus Daki, me something to table. The samsara nirvana, Northern action Daki, me beautiful enlightened, as annihilating gens evil. With God with your energy, you'll bring me all our words for changing auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects, ye always remain not displaced and worth the Potentas like substance, says in undisplaced project, worth peace remains from unchanging. Got eternal life, see, being until treasure, see, being unworth and merit, see, gone to cities, let them be accomplished montaignes, be salvat city, ala, ho.
Page 90. Om Ahum, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of the white Zambala Yab-yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexhaustible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Udayana, and the assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve, like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah.
Jadi nima takon Zambala ko wani indi tadi tata nabeling te tata takan wang cewek sama ke asyik nyani je tu wang matop sang ni wang top ko tu tangi wang matop nyani je tu ko betul ni mampu yore jika ni wang de top na ni Zambala wang de top na wang top je top ko yore jadi lagi nyani je je la wang top je top ko yore nela wang ko ni lai je ko chokum mari 라기 양이 제절에 니 왕도 톱다더니 왕 참만 서고 요래 들이 답제 됐다고 토야 라기 가래나 남이 제 왕톱 마서 사는데 하자자 아침에 왕 답제 순난 셈다 메바 체주상이 왕서 쇼서 제대로 저 세고 내려가고라 이 말아래 배들이 내려 도주 주가 동조 왕서 생비대로 돌아서 왕 참아 다 덮고요. 라고 양이 제 덮고요. 때까지 모두.
There's a few things to say. So actually, every day every week we practice this on Zambala and practice this taking empowerment of Zambala through online. So many practitioners think that, oh, I cannot practice because I did not receive empowerment. But if you practice this Zambala taking empowerment, then you received all of empowerments. So if you receive this Zambala empowerment, it's a self-taking empowerment, then you can practice any kind of practices, except you cannot bestow or you cannot give empowerment to other people. Otherwise, you can practice all of your practices after you receive this empowerment. So that's why this Zambala text says, may I obtain the empowerment of awakening with one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation merit. So the main thing is you are going to understand the true nature of mind. That is very important. That's why Malarepa said that the ultimate level of empowerment is you realize the essence of true nature. That is like touching the stone and the bone. So that this part is very important.
the one the Dorusoba, Toyo Wang, Nanga Wang, the Rani Lakortoma, Nanga Wang, or Ranga Poka Gypsy, Rang Jurasan, Soxen Jena, or 3 Wang to the Tokyo, and you know you should just about Nanga Wang, some Wang the same narrow talk or they have caused a mountain, it's about one company, the one time they talk, how you catch a boy or it.
So that's Malarepa mentioned the outer empowerment and inner empowerment and secret empowerment. So many practitioners say that, oh, I'm going to go to receive empowerment. And then they went to participate when in the ceremony of empowerment. And then when vase placed on their crown, and then they say, oh, I received empowerment. But if you doesn't understand the meaning of empowerment, then you don't receive empowerment. So that's where you are going to understand the meaning of empowerment. If you understand the meaning of empowerment, then through online you receive empowerment. And then through this Zambala taking empowerment, you receive all of empowerments. So that's where the Malarepa mentioned that 3 empowerments, 3 aspects of empowerment. So what is inner empowerment? So West empowerment is outer empowerment, and inner empowerment is if you realize that your 5 aggregates are the Yidam deities, and if you transform your afflictive emotions into the 5 wisdoms, then you receive the inner empowerment. And then what is the secret empowerment? That is, you are going to realize the essence of your mind. You are going to recognize true nature of your mind. If you do that, then taking this Zambala empowerment, then you receive all of empowerments. When you receive empowerment from masters, then you are going to realize that that master is like a 5 certainty of the Sambhogakaya. That's you are going to understand when you receive empowerment.
Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master, Padmasambhava, and Amitabha in the Buddha-filled great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Continuing on page 98 with the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing source of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings, and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. We'll now continue with the blue prayer book. We're going to do the Shantideva prayer on page 61. Page 61. By all the virtue I have now amassed, by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves and blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose, and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers, offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they through all my merit's strength have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, thou ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out unseen Manjagosha. And likewise when, through these my roots of virtue, they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattva-like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth, like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength, and living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side and in all 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with great every excellence, from birdsong and the sign of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself. May living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ill nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling and vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth, wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and the Pratyeka Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Wherever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector, to satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky. May I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri, and now as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. Long life prayers. So back to the yellow prayer book. We'll finish up with long life prayers starting on page 20. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Jagumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Aryadeva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Jodimpa, the heart son of Jinten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. To page 26. May the teaching of the great Jringumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of some existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Ba
Thank you, everyone. And just to make sure everybody is aware, this afternoon's programming has been canceled. We look forward to seeing you for our Tuesday Tara practice from 8 till 9 Pacific time. And then next Sunday, we will have our full programming, and Khenpo Tenzin will be starting a new series of teachings from the 1:30 till 3 o'clock slot, Songs of Lord Jigten Sumgun. More information on all our programming can be found at garchen.net. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day or evening.
Oh.